Have you ever done something and then, wow, after you did it, you're kind of like, I think I kind of regret that. Wish I hadn't done it. Sort of like that time that I played Chewbacca in Shakespeare in the Park.
To be or not to be. Let's go. Action, people! Magnifico!
Hey, but good news. We're not here to talk about those kind of things. Matter of fact, what I want to talk to you about today is, have you ever done something like for the first time, very first time, and then after you did it, you were kind of like, dude, why have I not done this before? Man, that was fantastic. I had a great time. I enjoyed it. Yeah, that's what we're here to talk about. I'm Randy Palmer, and this is some not so crazy talk about things we wish we had done sooner in life. One of those things happened to me, like a month ago or so. I met Jody Sims. In case you don't know Jody, Jody is a master photographer, longtime fisherman of the Chattahoochee River, master craftsman too. And he took me on a tour of the Chattahoochee River. And oh my goodness, what a tour it was. Fantastic. It wasn't my first time on the Chattahoochee River, nor my first experience with it. As a youth, I had swam in the Chattahoochee, skied in the Chattahoochee, maybe not the river itself, but in one of its lakes. Man, I've crossed it 1,000 times. Literally. I did the math. Yeah, that's right. Miss Essie Mae Harris, you did a good job teaching me math. But this time it was different. You know why? I got off the bank and got in the boat, and I had a guide that I put my life in his hands. Everything, man. I trusted him. He was going to take me down the Chattahoochee and be my guide. Eased into the boat. There was a moment there when I think the happy kayaker that helped us and Jody weren't sure if I was going to make it in the boat, but I got in the boat. And I put all my trust in Jody. Wow. My life was in his hands. What a tour it was. I'd never seen the river like this before. He gave me eyes to see, ears to hear. Things that, wow, it was amazing. I saw an eagle's nest, great blue heron, great green heron. And I'm not sure how many color of herons there are. All kind of waterfowl he showed me. It was just wonderful. And then he also was able to point out, we would stop and he would say, like, you know what? This is the widest point of the river. Then he would stop and he would point and say, right here, this is where the river is at its deepest points. He showed me the shoals and we stopped, and man, we talked about a while ago about the sights. There was a beautiful sound to hear the water running over the shoals, and he described that when the water was shallower, that you'd have to sometimes take the boat and pull it over the shoals to get where you were going. He was able to point out danger spots. Like there were a few places where trees were coming up. You had to stop and kind of look, but you could see a submerged tree that was pointing up that could really do some damage on your boat if you didn't know it was there. And other things like that he was able to point out to me. He was also able to point out to me history. History, that's right. Places where, like near the Langdale near the Langdale Mill, some of the tools that they used to build the Langdale Dam. And we got to see the Langdale Dam. Man, that was cool too. I really enjoyed that. I said it was a fun trip that day, enlightening. But it was also very realistic about life. And that, man, there were some times when we were having problems with our throttle. And I began to think, whoo, I don't know if we're going to make it out of here or not. You know what I'm saying? It's also when we stopped and we went by the newly named Wilkerson Island, named after Jody's friend and longtime fishing buddy, Jody Wilkerson, who had passed away earlier that week. Sober reminder that in life we have sorrow and sadness. Gratefully, we also have a hope in the life hereafter. So grateful that I did that day. Made me wonder, as I said earlier, man, why haven't I done this before? You know, as many times as I've been around the Chattahoochee, many years as I've lived right there near the Chattahoochee, I was just always kind of dabbling in it, you know? I never kind of went all in, got off the bank, got in the boat, cut the rope, all the terms that you want to use, and just turn control over to someone else. Let them show me the river. Let them take me through the life on the river. But I am so glad I did that day. Wow. Amazing. And it reminds me of another decision in life that I wish I had done it sooner. I wish I had made that decision sooner. Because, man, it was life-altering, life-changing. Can you guess what that decision is? You may have made a similar decision. And if so, what I'd like for you to do is in the comments, share that. Share where, when, and then. If you enjoyed the video, would you give us a thumbs up, like the video, give us some other kind of little emoji, share the video with someone who you think would appreciate it. If you have not already clicked on to follow this page, I'd appreciate you doing so. Thank you for watching this Not So Crazy Talk. Have a great day, and God bless you. As G Money would say, keep on keeping on.